and the other colleagues that they went with are only doing that. You see, in iPod we say putting Uganda first. That's our mantra.
Is it what they're doing?
I think, from what he has just explained,
you give them a benefit of doubt.
For me, I have an absolute benefit of doubt that I extend to them. The issue is, you see, you may have the issue that is for the national good. How you process that, how you push it to its tail end is very, very important. The devil is in the detail. Because I may front a national issue when I am actually looking out for a personal goal. That's also possible. So that's why I'm saying that let's give them a benefit of doubt. Let us, as other actors who feel like, have a role to play, maybe reach out to them and say, okay, so yes, what you started or what you are doing is good, but is there a way we can make it better? And this is what we are thinking. That's if they are open to it.
Prof, could Nsibambi, Sebagala and group bring a new shift into opposition politics?
I would say in national politics, this is what I predicted needs to be done. We should have national conversations. You see, for example, I would say FDC, then there was a lot of excitement about change. Yet they are dealing with a military government. In this case, we need conversation, real conversation, because the people we are talking about are also now vulnerable. They also don't know where to go. The world has closed out. UPC, they went to UK. They were Europe. These people don't have anywhere to go. We have to have conversations in Uganda. So it is an opportunity that we have several conversations on transition, on the good for each one. These ones who are in government who will get out, and the ones who want to get in. We should have national conversations. We should not think of elections, because elections are useless in Uganda now.
Is Nsibambi feeling any void that exists in the opposition or in the politics of the day?
Definitely, I won't talk to Nsibambi, but there are some people even use these national dialogues for selfish means. And definitely some of the people, actors, like you see some who want to have photos, some who don't want to have photos. So many people will misuse
what I mean, could there be some bit of vacuum in the opposition that Nsibambi is now feeling?
Definitely, there is a very big vacuum, especially with the leader of opposition going out of the country. I don't know if he's gone out, but being the voice in hiding. So there is a big vacuum which Honorable Nsibambi seeks to fill. But that position shouldn't think about it so much. We should think about the way forward for Uganda, not for individuals. It is the time we start getting away from individuals of Yoweri Museveni, individuals of Kyagulanyi, and we look at Uganda as a whole. Because these individuals, in a moment of time, one is hiding, with time one won't be here in just 10 years. So why are we concentrating on individuals? We should talk about the nation, and we should dialogue as a nation formally.
Is the reality now dawning on the opposition that taking on Museveni in elections and business as usual mode can no longer work? The best now is to engage.
Yeah, that reality has come to them. We waited for them. They said they had their rubber-dubber thing. We said, okay, try it out. But now they've come to the real reality that we are dealing with the military people who need now to be taken with other levels of engagement.
How would you persuade the opposition to buy into the idea of talking? We've seen this in Kenya, Raila talking to his nemesis. We've seen it across the world. Trump had to reach out to Kim Jong-un. We saw him with Mamdani. What would it take for Uganda's politics to take that direction?
First of all, the leaders, especially on the opposition, need to agree and have themselves convicted that in any contestation, talking is civility. In fact, for a leader, a public leader, the first litmus test that they have to pass is if they are able to exercise a level of civil consciousness by engaging in dialogue. For me, if a leader is not able to move past that level, then I will not consider them leaders. No. Because that is the basic. That's a starting point. That's one. Two, leaders have to, by extension, speak to their followers or supporters that talking to the other person is not one and the same with being a sellout. Mm-hmm. Because you see, the leaders are in a way is not one and the same with being a sellout. Mm-hmm. Because you see, the leaders are in a way
won. Who won? The members of parliament who won.
power to admit, okay? For instance, here at Next Media, if the power to sign off a contract is with the CEO, it's not going to go to the head of department. The leaders, in iPod, the admission is done by Summit. And leaders in Summit have been all over the place in campaigns and all that. I can give you an example. Honorable Patrick Amuriat has been on campaigns. Honorable Mao has been in campaigns. Honorable Suman was a candidate. President Museveni was a candidate. Okay?
Yeah, but this is a matter of emergency. It's extraordinary. It would call for an extraordinary meeting to resolve.
Yes, and extraordinary is not one and the same or equivalent to emergency. But I can tell you for a fact that I think even this week we are going to have a meeting of the Secretaries General, and this is the matter very, very high on the agenda. We are trying to see when do we schedule a summit that will have NUP on board. But we also know that other parties in the next parliament are also getting on board. So we are also working, with what we have currently, but we are also looking ahead of time.
Does NUP's bid to be part of dialogue mean anything to national politics? This is an outfit they had been dissing initially.
It's very important for NUP to acknowledge that, yeah, they've had failed attempt to what they thought was their formula of protest, and they still have an opportunity because they represent a big part of this nation and they are actually the official oppositional party, that now let them change strategy, because in politics you can change strategy and
so that's swallowing a humble pie.
Yeah, and come to national dialogue. Then let the NRM and President Museveni know that they are facing mistrust issues, because from their own admission in 1986 of saying African leaders should be able to leave the stage, to them at one time admitting that they wouldn't serve beyond some time, and that now is their humble pie too, that they face trust issues, and if they don't deal with it, it will be for generation and their legacy. So in each side, people have to chew humble pie and come to dialogue.
When you're to tick boxes on this meeting, controversial meeting between Sibambi and the president, where does it fail? Is it on the how, where, when, and why?
The how it will work looks, it started.
Is it ambiguous?
It started. That's like we said, it's that one has failed. Now let's formulate one which will be national. Let us follow formal. Actually, if you see, like for example, the dialogue which didn't take place between Besigye and Museveni, it was well formulated by experts in those areas. And it is just that the two gentlemen didn't allow to go ahead, but these are well formulated things. They are drafted, they've been successful elsewhere, and they can be successful in Uganda. It is just, like I've said, people have to come in places of vulnerability, but for the good of the country, and everyone has to leave their egos and they come for the good of the nation, Uganda.
You've had a meeting with the president in State House. Give us a sense of what really happens in the room. They say he's intimidating.
Well, I have had quite a number of meetings. I have never felt intimidated. Simon, there's one thing that you'll definitely know. There is the aura that comes with a certain office. That's a given. It's given. That aura will be there. It's evident. Now, you're talking about the president of Uganda. You're talking about President Museveni, the head of state. But there's one thing that is quite interesting for me, that in all those meetings we have had at State House, of course, he's a host. When he hosts you there, he welcomes you. And we have oftentimes spoken in a free environment. I remember in one of the meetings, the president was taken heads on. He was challenged by one of the leaders on the opposition. And he was like, oh, I think you have a point. I haven't honestly.
Can there be a meaningful dialogue in State House?
I don't know for other cases, but I will speak on the perspective of iPod. We have had meaningful engagements. I will give you an example. When we are going to, for instance, if we are going to have a meeting with President Museveni, the protocol team normally gives us options of venues. They have never imposed it on us that we are going to State House. Never. They will give you option A, option B, and option C. Now, as secretary, I reach out to the leaders and say, honorable members, we have option A, B, C. Of course, the context will define what we want to do, because sometimes maybe if the meeting is going to be 2 hours, the leaders will analyze and say, okay, the agenda we have, can we have it fixed in 2 hours and all that? And then they will decide. So I have honestly not been faced with a scenario of a meeting being intimidating. Maybe it also borders on my confidence level, and those that find those meetings intimidating could be also a deficit in confidence. But as far as I know, I have not faced with such a scenario.
Do you think there can ever be a meaningful dialogue inside State House?
Presently, when President Museveni is, because inside State House in the future, maybe.
With President Museveni?
With President Museveni, part of it. Of course, the truth is, if the State House had been, he has stayed there for long, and it is now taken as his personal house, but in a real sense, it is a State House. I would think future dialogues then, because it is in the people's mind. I also want to believe my colleague, it's just a State House. But the mindset of Ugandans, we've taken this man as a king and the house is his and it is not a national. So that is a mindset kind of issue. So to just deal with the mindset of Ugandans, maybe some dialogues should be, especially the critical ones, should be out maybe of State House. But then, if they are even in State House, many, and he will tell me, I've watched some of them, they give him this, like for example, there is one where he keeps them like 3 hours. Waiting. That already, he cannot tell us it doesn't intimidate them. Then you know the presence. All of us have seen what is the presence on the road. By the time you are driving there, even the insecurity guys, and somehow it works on your psychology. You cannot tell us your confidence levels. All of us are Ugandans, and we know what can happen with, they somehow bring your confidence levels
Gentlemen,
down.
I must really thank you very much for sharing your time to share your perspective on what is trending. Well, the conversation continues online. Why should Ugandans put a lot of fuss on a meeting between the Sibambi-led group and President Museveni? Is it time now to open up to dialogue as a new chapter? Good morning.
Just talking about it. Love, leadership, mindset, community. Be about it. The Valentine Summit for students by students. Saturday, February 14th at Next Media Park. Register now.
Kampala mornings, more like Kampala marathons. Why sweat in traffic when there is a better way to move? With Union, you're always one tap away from safe, affordable, and convenient rides. Glide through the congestion like it's a VIP lane. Get there faster, safely at the best price in town. Download the Union Let's Go app today. Union, the better way to move.
eno y'ensibuko y'obulungi bw'ennyaffe Uganda. Ensozi ezigulumidde n'ebibira ebiziyivu kyokka nga bikwesezaabu. Wali olabye ku mazike wakati mu kiragala, obuwangwa n'ennono ebyewuunyisa. Ebibuga, ebinyonyi, obutonde obweyagaza, kw'ossa amazina n'embeera z'abantu, byonna mu pulogulaamu Lambula.
The world is going digital and creativity is no longer just a passion, it's a pathway. Next Creator is building dignified job opportunities for young people by turning creativity into real careers. It's about more than just content. It's about learning digital skills that lead to sustainable income, branding yourself with confidence, understanding influence and the digital economy. Next Creator equips young creatives with the tools they need to grow, adapt and thrive in a fast-changing world. If you want to turn your ideas into opportunities, if you want to make creativity work for you, this is where you start. Scan the QR code and apply now. Next Creator, your skills, your future, your opportunity.
We have created what we call the National Digital Observatory. So this digital observatory is able to tell you as a country for decision-making purposes how many persons with disability do we have in the country in terms of sex, how many females, how many males, in terms of age, affect the issues of planning in education, healthcare, ABCD, that's it. But also the type. This is span over 15, 16 types of disability, and all of them are profiled on the what? And that should be reflected in the decision making within the National Planning Authority kind of plan. The way we have been treating persons with disability from homes, there is some kind of stereotype that we hold, is that it? You live and visit a home where there is a person with disability and someone hides them in the room. We still have those stereotypes, but we have been able to do awareness that actually that is not the case. So that is one biggest impact that this project is causing.
Too many ads? Expensive subscription? You deserve better. And artists, thousands of plays, but nothing to show for it. This ends now. Introducing Yugatunes, the new home of your favorite music on Afro Mobile. Listeners, stream your favorite songs ad-free at no cost. Artists, earn from every stream. Withdraw your royalties anytime from as low as 20,000 Uganda shillings. This is music that pays off. This is music that belongs to you. Yugatunes, your sound, your stage, your reward.
As the new moon is sighted, a blessed season begins. Ramadan is more than fasting, a journey of the heart, guided by faith, strengthened by community. From Suhoor to Iftar, Salam TV walks with you, uniting Ummah through inspiring teachings and family-centered programming. Across Uganda, Ramadan calls us to compassion, forgiveness, and drawing closer to Allah. Stay connected to what truly matters with Salam TV this Ramadan. To partner with us, call 0761 001 890. Ramadan Kareem, Uganda.
Urban Life Productions and Equisio Pasca na Awilo Longomba live from Mulimbarala. University in Easter Sunday. Otaferwa Reiji Winunwaji VJ Oje Sharks VVD, Dear Power, Truth 256, Sister Charity, n'abandi. Aribada nishiringi emitwaro 2, Diraha Gate nishiringi emitwaro 3, VIP emitwaro 5, MSA Gold miliyoni 1, eya Platinum miliyoni 3. Okubukinga tera note mushanju 85, 16 95 94. Bahajirwe NBS, Sanyuka TV, Afro Mobile, Mighty Ride.
At Forest Resort Louisa, romance tastes different. Under the stars, surrounded by the whispering forest. Enjoy a candlelit dinner crafted to make every moment unforgettable. Forest Resort Louisa, where love dines.
Very good morning. My name is Victoria Sibatsani, here with you on the breakfast meeting. Now, this morning we are talking about Forest Resort Louisa, and it's curating its Valentine's dinner experience and why it's becoming a go-to destination for romance, relaxation, and live entertainment. I'm joined by Rachel Musimenta, the General Manager at Maji Maji, and Senyange William, Food and Beverages Supervisor at Forest Resort Louisa. Welcome to the breakfast meeting, or welcome back to the breakfast meeting, of course. Now, let's talk a bit about Valentine's. As you might already know, Valentine's is coming this particular weekend, and Forest Resort Louisa must be doing something special. Rachel, talk to me about what Forest Resort has in store for us for this Valentine's Day.
We have the best as usual. We've prepared romantic dinners, candle lighting, NBS, entertainment, good food as always, and you don't have to worry about anything. Is this going to be just a one-day thing on Saturday, or is there going to be more? What can we expect in terms of the Valentine's? Is it a weekend? Is it one day? No, it's a one day. Valentine is celebrated only on 14th. It's a one day. But enjoyment is always there at Forest Resort every day. Yeah. Now, for you, William, perhaps you can take us through a little bit of the food and beverages, because this is really one of the main things that we go for, to come and eat, to enjoy. Tell me, what will the dining experience be for the guests when they come to Forest Resort?
Thank you so much. Good morning, our lovely viewers. As the Forest Resort Louisa, we are very ready for you. We're going to have a package that is for our guests. We're going to have a buffet. Yes, we're going to have a buffet set up that is going to be a 3-course meal. Yeah, the buffet is going to be a 3-course meal. It's going to have a starter, you're going to have a main course, and then you have a dessert. So under the starter, we are likely to give you a rose petal pumpkin soup that you're going to enjoy. Rose petal pumpkin soup. Wait, do you put the rose petals inside the pumpkin soup, or is it just decoration? It's just decoration. Okay. So we give it to you with heart-shaped crotons that you're going to enjoy there. Then under the main course, we are going to give you the be-mine stir-fried beef. We are going to give you the moonlight rice. We are going to give you the Titanic chicken. Wait. Titanic chicken? Yes. Titanic, the boat. Okay, that's very interesting. Yes. Go ahead. We are going to give you the sauté potatoes. We are going to give you a bit of the sea seduction food. You're going to have something from the sea that is going to be part of the buffet. So after you eating the main course, then we bring in the dessert. We are going to give you a fruit island that is going to be with a chocolate. Yes. Well, that sounds mouth-watering. Yes, and all that package is going to be accompanied by a bottle of wine. Yes, for a couple that is going to, that package is all going to be at 200,000 for a couple. But if you're booking earlier, you're going to get the package at 180. Yes. For the singles, it's going to be at 100,000.
So you're accommodating singles as well in this case, because Valentine's Day is not just for couples?
It's not just for couples. You may love yourself, so you bring yourself out and then you want to enjoy yourself.
Absolutely. Yes. Rachel, perhaps what about this particular night is different from any other night? Why should I come for Valentine's night instead of coming next Saturday for another night? What makes Valentine's Day so different at Loza?
The entertainment this time, because we are having live band, which is a surprise, and we are having live DJing down at Majimaji. The couples are given an opportunity to dedicate a song to a loved one. We are going to also have miming. You can mime to your loved one.
Oh, so wait, miming as in singing to the background of the music, so you pick a song and then you can mime the song?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds very interesting. Now, this particular menu, William, that you are curating for Valentine's Day, is it different from the usual menu?
It's very different. Yes, different. And you're going to see that the items that you're going to find on the buffet are going to be different from the items we normally give. Because normally, when we are serving buffet, we normally give a soft drink. But this time round,
there's bottles of wine.
Yes, this time round, we are giving a bottle of wine.
Wow, okay. Yes. But how important is it then to set up the atmosphere? Because it's not just when I'm eating, we're talking candle lights, rose petals everywhere. Tell me about the atmosphere and the ambience. How is it going to be like?
I'm assuring you that the ambience is going to be good because we have staff that are waiting for you already, and you're going to find them in the Valentine mode because the way they're going to be dressed, the environment is going to be with some acoustic music, live band performance that you're going to be listening to music. And this time around, it's going to be put at the pool side, where you're going to be seeing the water fountains pour out slowly as you're enjoying. The lighting is going to be dim, so the security is going to be tight. So the environment is just going to be cool for everyone that's going to enjoy.
But Rachel, maybe to the both of you, how do you prepare your staff to have that different kind of a feeling for Valentine's Day? Is it like every other day, or do they go through maybe a little bit of a talk or training for the day on how to make sure that the mood is set for the staff?
We have well-trained staff. We don't have to first train them for that. But being Valentine, they have to be ready. They have to welcome clients to feel at home. And if I'm to talk about more the service, you know this place, the lower part called Majimaji, we have the best hostesses. And wanted to assure our guests that the weather is not good, but we have prepared. We have these tables where we can put fire and you get warmth. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to describe more. We have places like the Lover's Garden.
Okay.
Yeah, which are booked actually, but you can book as early and get another space. We have a football arena that is well decorated. You come only with your loved one. We have decorated with petals, we have roses, we have candlelight. We have us as Majimaji, we have also prepared a package for our guests, which is at 150. It has a signature dish. You can either choose to take a meat platter, or you do chicken. You can do chicken and your partner do fish, anything you want. Yeah, but it also comes with a bottle of wine. And for singles, we have a package of 100,000, which comes with a glass of wine and any signature dish of your choice. Yeah.
So it's food galore, entertainment galore. I'm curious because you guys also have your Friday night bands. Will the Friday night be affected by Saturday, or how will that go?
No, the Friday live band is not going to affect, the Valentine is not going to affect anything because still the live band is going to be there on Friday and performances are going to be as usual, but still we are going to still have the live band on Saturday. Yes, and we still have performances from different guests.
Yes. One of the biggest advantages, I guess, with your resort is the location. Maybe for those who don't know, maybe tell us where is it located and why is it so important for like a traveling escape for people?
First of all, it's important for the guests to choose forest resort. First of all, we are in the perfect hideout.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you will be in the forest. Those who want to enjoy privacy, we still have the huts where you will be enjoying your privacy with your partner in case you don't want to sit at the poolside where the celebrations are going to be. You have perfect hideout. So for those that want to come at the forest resort, for those coming from Kampala, forest resort is found in Lueza, just before, after the traffic lights, before Mogas and Mega Standard Supermarket. You'll be seeing our big poster that is in green and white. So those coming from Entebbe, just after Mogas and Mega Standard Supermarket, you will still be seeing our poster, big, green and white, just 200 meters from the main road.
Yes.
And you have us and the forest resort.
Well, now for people who want to book, what is the process like? You mentioned, both of you, the packages, Maji Maji, and you mentioned just a couple of them. Is it important that people book in advance, or can they just arrive on Valentine's Day and just have their experience?
I think it is important for people to book before, because when you're booking before, you have an advantage, because when you're booking before, you're getting the package at 180. So by those who are going to pay on that very day, they are paying at 200. Meaning if you're booking earlier, you have added advantage. Okay. So for those that want to book, you call on our number, or you can text on WhatsApp or call direct. It is 070 85 21 995. Can I repeat it?
Yes, go ahead.
It's 070 85 21 995.
Now, Rachel, after Valentine's Day, is there anything more in store for those who come in and visit?
Yeah, there is more in store. Like we always do it on Wednesday. Wednesdays we have bucket night and buy one, get one. Big bottles. You buy one bottle of wine or whisk and you're given another one for free. We prepared brunches on Saturdays. We normally have brunch at Maji Maji on Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else that you would like our viewers to know from your side? No, yes, William, sorry. Please.
So I'm calling everyone that would want to celebrate with us at the Forest Resort Reserve. We are ready to serve you. We are ready to receive you. Everything is going to just don't worry because the security is tight. The service personnel are very ready for you. Even us, the managers and the supervisors shall be around. You just raise up your hand and someone will reach your desk. So we are very ready to receive you on Saturday.
Perfect. How about you, Rachel? Do you have anything to say to the viewers? Any final thoughts that you'd like them to know, especially about this Valentine's Day?
I would really like to argue them to choose Maji Maji Forest Resort for their Valentine celebrations, because we are always ready to give the best, and we have the best food, as always.
Well, you heard it right here. That was Rachel Musumenta, General Manager at Maji Maji, and Senyange William, Food and Beverages Supervisor at the Forest Resort Lueza. Now, Valentine's may come once a year, but great food, live music, and relaxed escape close to the city can be enjoyed all year around. For me, Victoria Sabatani, may the Lord bless you, keep you, make his face shine upon you, be gracious to you. Goodbye. God bless.
Are you young, driven, and ready to rise? Do you want to grow your skills, earn from your passion, and change your community? This is your time. This is your tribe. This is Nexters. From high school to universities, from TikTok to your town, Nexters is here to build you up, skill you up, and show you off. Join the Nexters Club, win digital challenges, meet your mentor, turn your hustle into impact, turning passion into purpose, house bundles, and career opportunities. This is not just a movement, it's your launch pad. Be good, do good, be a Nexter. Sign up now, scan the code, visit our portal, or catch us at your school or campus.
Are you planning an event? Think of X Events. For the best photography and videography of all kinds, we believe that every moment is worth capturing. Whether Kwanjula, weddings, Kuhinjira, bringing out the culture and glamour. And of course, a professional team that has mastered the art of the game and progear with elegance. X Events is located along Rubaga Road on Access Building opposite Hotel Sojavalo. X Events, capturing your precious moments.
For 40 years, technology has redrawn the map of possibility in Uganda. From the first mobile call to digital money to a nation operating at the touch of a screen. This is a story of progress, access, and transformation. A future rising from every connection. Connecting a nation. Uganda's 40-year digital journey. Coming soon. Influence is more than followers, it's impact. At Next Influencer, we connect brands with the right voices through a thorough vetting and discovery process. We onboard influencers with hands-on workshops that build skills, unlock real opportunities, and fuel professional growth. Brands find the perfect match, influencers get dignified jobs, and audiences experience authentic stories. This is where influence becomes value. Next Influencer. Create, discover, connect, influence.
Igongo Country Hotel and Culture Center presents Valentine's Dinner at the Eclipse Monument with a special performance by Aziza Zian. Dine in love from 5 p.m. Platinum access is only 200,000, which comes with dinner, prize award, welcome bite and drink, and a bottle of wine. Gold, 150,000. Dinner, Valentine bite, and a welcome drink. Accommodation access is 400,000 platinum. A couple room with dinner, a bottle of wine, bed and breakfast. And gold, 300,000 a couple, double occupancy room, bed and breakfast, and exclusive of dinner. Beautiful music by the 12 Keys Band. For more information, contact us.
Abange bano baba mukwayimbye bawerekeddeko Just the Black Man mu Valentine concert.
Hi, my name is Juliana. Valentine's Day. Sheraton Gardens.
This is your girl Irene Taleb. Just to this concert, I'll be performing live.
Oluzungu checha. Next.
Ate
gwavudde Kenya gwani.
This is Abongo Jakabwana.
Wanji.
I'm a Luo from Kenya.
Ekyo tukitegedde otugamba ki?
I'm coming there to perform at Just Steady Black Man's concert.
Pozi weyimba luyimba ki?
Baby, darling. What do you need, baby girl? Tell me.
Omulala. Lydia Jasmine kakasa abantu okuyingira mitwalo 10 emmeza y'abantu 8 obukadde 3 Just Today ali ku Sheraton Kampala Hotel ku Valentine's Day ng'ebikutuusibwako Abitex Promotions ng'ekiwagiddwa Victoria University ne Sauti Plus.
Yes, habari Uganda, my name is Palazzo. Ensonga endeserero ya unemployment. Are you looking for connections? Ozagala wano oboyagala connections eweru eggwanga. Hayes Recruitment is here to support you. Aba Hayes Recruitment bebakafulu bokka abalina connections ku mirimu mu Uganda ne bweru wa Uganda. They have opportunities waiting for you. Era mu kulwanyisa ebbula ly'emirimu n'okubazaamu amaanyi negase ne Hayes Recruitment ng'amaze okukakasa nti balina emirimu egisobola okumakinga sikiru y'omuntu yenna kati gwayagala okwekolerera okyuse ku bulamu bwo otuke ku birooto by'okozesa ku connections zange. Tukyalireko, visit Hayes Recruitment today and let's unlock your potential. Buli awulidde ategeeze munne nti go Hayes, go better.
2022 Kampala to Bushenyi, 2023 Kampala to Mbale, 2024 Kampala to Fort Portal,
2025, Kampala to Gulu. Welcome to John Walker 2026, and this time it's Kampala to Hoima. We'll be engaging with the roadside communities. We'll be engaging with schools, public administrators, law enforcement officer, Ministry of Works officials, and we are saying, hey, it's possible to create safe roads and save lives.
Gold has shined brightest this year, driving Uganda's export earnings like never before. However, did it truly hit peak performance? And can other minerals rise to match its value next year? Tonight on Business Perspective, we unpack the winners, the warning signs, and the road ahead for Uganda's mineral sector. This is Business Perspective. I am Isabella Chibuni. Mr. Simu, it's an absolute honor hosting you on this edition of Business Perspective. I want to pick your brain with regards to the mineral sector's performance in the past year. From the Chamber's perspective, how would you rate it?
Gold as a mineral is found almost anywhere in Uganda. Uganda lies in a gold belt. Okay, we have gold even as far as under Lake Victoria. There are people mining there. Now, what then happens with gold is that the refining and the value addition on gold has been simplified because there have been a number of companies, probably about 15 of them, that have been attracted to invest in Uganda in the refining of gold. So, and the refining of gold is a pretty easy and straightforward process because gold is not a very bulky mineral like other minerals that are huge and bulky, iron ore or whatever. Gold is simple. So, because of that and because of those factors, Uganda has come out on top as being, as having gold as its primary export. I think we are exporting about $4.2 billion worth of gold annually as a country, which is pretty good. The second item that we export is coffee, and coffee is somewhere around 3 billion or so. So you can see that gap. Now, there's been deliberate effort, like I mentioned, to formalize the artisanal and small-scale miners to increase and improve on traceability of the product or the minerals that they are mining. Secondly, there's been increase in technology, even for the artisanal small-scale, but even the large-scale miners in this space. And then, of course, the third factor is the fact that the price of gold on the international market has continued to increase. And as that increases, of course, there is demand. And Uganda being a free market economy and having, lying within a gold belt, we are able to supply that market to the extent that we can. Of course, there is still more work that needs to be done around traceability. There is work that needs to be done around strengthening mineral markets to make sure that the artisanal and small-scale miners are selling in the mineral markets and the buyers are buying from these mineral markets. It's important to have the refiners in this country sensitized and supporting the whole traceability push for Uganda's minerals so that we can continue to benefit as a country from export. There are also a couple of gaps in our fiscal regime when it comes to gold. And those gaps, of course, government, I know, is working tirelessly to try and bridge them and make sure that we are benefiting as a country from our gold.
What policies do you believe had the biggest impact on investment confidence in the past 12 months?
So there have been a number of regulations that have been passed in the year 2025 that have operationalized the Mining and Mineral Development Act of 2022. Some regulations in gold mining, regulations around mineral markets, and regulations that are specific to certain minerals as well have come through. And what that has done is that it is streamlining the policy environment in which mining and mineral beneficiation does happen. And this has been well done in 2025.
With regards to mineral value addition and local beneficiation, how do you believe we are progressing as a country?
As a country, we are definitely progressing, may not be at the speed that we should be moving at, because when you look at other jurisdictions, even in Africa, they are taking leaps and bounds. In Uganda, the mining sector contributes about 1.1% of GDP, which is small. The idea is to grow it. One of the policies, of course, has been the National Development Plan 4 that was passed, that had at its center mining and mineral beneficiation. So the hope is to be able to have a tenfold growth in the mining sector. A number of things have happened. Apart from the regulations, there's been the National Mining Company that we see is taking shape in 2025, continued to take shape, and that by itself is ensuring that government has a skin in the game when it comes to mining through the National Mining Company. And the National Mining Company definitely exists to represent government's interest in all mining operations, but then also be a vehicle through which exploration, through which issues of land rights, licensing, and all those kinds of things can be handled with a private sector view, of course.
What steps are being taken to strengthen transparency in licensing, data management, as well as traceability?
There have been quite a number of projects around automation and automating the mining sector, automating different processes within the mining sector. Some of them include the licensing, and licensing in Uganda for mining is done through a mining cadastre that is an automated process. That by itself does increase transparency, and so anybody can know who holds a license wherever, when it is expiring, what work is going on there, and all those kinds of things. And so there's been work to try and improve that as well, and make sure that that process of licensing happens faster and better. Previously, it would take 18 months to go through a whole licensing period. Right now, that time has been cut down through this automation and the transparent system in place. But we are looking to see it go to a place where we see in other countries where licensing can happen even in 3 weeks. And that is what we're aiming for to see in this country.
What investment opportunities are attracting serious interest going into 2026?
So 2025 has shown us that there is interest in our mineral beneficiation. For example, in 2025, we've seen the opening of the Wagagai gold mine. That is the biggest gold mine in Uganda, producing 1.5 tons of pure gold annually. We've also seen the groundbreaking for Dev Key Industries, that is for iron and steel processing, because as Uganda, we do have very, very good iron ore or hematite. And still as a country, we've been importing about $500 million worth of steel products. But now seeing a company like DevKir investing in Uganda so that we reduce on that export bill of imported steel. We use our iron ore here and convert it all the way to steel, I think has lent a boost to this sector. It's basically speaking volumes to investors out there that if these investors are coming into Uganda, then definitely Uganda is a place to get into. We have graphite, a work going around graphite mining in northern Uganda, in Orom, in Kitgum, being done by Africa Consolidated Resources, and that by itself is going to, open up the whole space of value addition for graphite, and of course Uganda to be an exporter of the finished product. So these projects and many others within Uganda have really gotten investors to wake up and realize, look, there is something happening in Uganda. The regulations and the legal requirements have been streamlined and are open in such a way that, investors can come into the country. Uganda, that has traditionally been artisanal, with, most of the mining in Uganda has been done by artisanal and small-scale miners, has gotten to a place where even the artisanal and small-scale miners are being formalized so that their product is traceable. They have access to money, they have access to markets, they are able to get a good return for their sweat, and then also be able to access technology. So we are really seeing movement within the mining sector.
Finally, to unlock the sector's full potential in the forthcoming year, what strategic priorities should be focused on?
The strategic priorities that need to be focused on is packaging Uganda as a mining destination. And packaging Uganda as a mining destination will entail, first of all, figuring out only 10 minerals or less that Uganda can focus on for the next period. Not very many. Uganda is endowed with about 54 minerals, documented. But focusing on 10 minerals that as a country can be able to package, have data about those minerals, have that data put in such a way that an investor would be attracted to this country. Government, working together with us in the private sector, would be able to open up this country for investment in the mining sector. And so I think with what has already been done, I think the next step is packaging this country, packaging those minerals, being able to put them out there and let the world know that Uganda is rich in gold, Uganda is rich in copper, lithium, graphite, rare earths, iron ore, limestone, clinker. It has all those things that we can be able to attract investment into this nation.
Let's go for a quick commercial break. When I return, we'll look at the mineral sector through the eyes of the private sector and government. Stay tuned.
Best friend you have for emuteni yo ya dala gamba ti best friend you emuteni yo ya dala nyo
tutandikidde Kampala naye tugenda mu ggwanga lyonna nga tugaba school fees wa mwaka mulamba.
Twebaza omukama okuba nti nno atuwadde omukisa guno ate ne MTN okuba nti esasulidde omwana fees ez'omwaka omulamba ebe tutikudde omugugu era kuba sente ezo ziba nyingi nnyo.
Sasula school fees ng'okozesa momo onyiga star emu mukaaga 5 star 80 hash ng'osasula school fees w'omwana wo essomero nga liwangula school van naawe bw'oba kwegamba nga embeera ekukuttemu ng'ofuna school fees loan weewaawo.
This Valentine's, make your love unforgettable with Radio Wala. For just 250,000 shillings, surprise your special someone with a personalized voice message, a custom Valentine video, a beautiful gift hamper with flowers and a card. You can even dedicate their favorite Bollywood love song. Hurry! Offer closes by 10th February. Call +256 77 4290 800 and celebrate love the Radio Wala way.
Abange bano babamukubayimbye bawerekeddeko Just the Black Man